Hello, Scorpio. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your July 2023 mini tarot reading. We'll take a shuffle here and see what's coming up for you. First, though, I'd like to say happy 4th of July to all the folks and families in the U.S. It's a big celebration time for us here. And if you are not here or from the U.S., I hope wherever you're at, there's peace and blessings to you and your family. And one last thing. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, I've included my website down below. Purchase yourself a reading and we'll get it set up for you as quick as we can. So let's see here, what is going on for Scorpio? Oops, we got two, we'll put them both up there. Wow, something you're waiting for. Okay, it's like, when's this gonna show up? You know, sadness from the past seems to be hanging on, waiting for answers for something, whether it be health, love, business, whatever. Don't let that, everything's going to come in divine time. So don't let that be like a black cloud over you, because whatever I'm talking about, it says whatever you're waiting for, at this point it can't be changed. So if you can go with the flow, it's going to make a lot of more smiles on that face of yours. It says you're strong and you've made some adjustments from the past. And this is a good thing. It's like you came to, like with a mate, maybe you sat down and you had some talk and there was things done that was promised, or things put into action that were supposed to be done some time ago, but they're done now. It says preparedness in reverse. It's looking like, it's saying to yourself, okay, show me how I got to where I am right now. And it'll show you the bumps, the bruises, but it'll also show you the joys, the blisses, and all of that stuff too. So with that said, it says we don't have to live with doom and gloom. We can make changes from our past. You know, we don't have to have them exactly as they are. We can learn from that and still have something to work with. Looks like here, I just said that. It says looking at the past and saying, okay, that didn't work so good. We're going to make a change here and work with what we have. But it says try not to fear, because things that you're fearing right now you're gonna get really good, I don't know, okays, or that they're not as bad as you think they are. That's the best way I can say that. Standing up for yourself. Don't be worrying about money, because you're gonna have more than enough money, man. You work really hard. It looks like you have been working really hard. It says that sometimes you need to just take a break. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not talking just a little 5 or 10 minute break, but it's just like take a break and go somewhere that brings you great joy, with no business phone, no computer, whatever you're working with. And that might be all that you need, just a quick little, like refresher or uplift of some kind. And it says that's really going to do a lot for you. It's going to bring you joy. And it says, you know, just because things weren't exactly as you planned in the past, and you did have some towers, of upheaval of different things, it says you're preparing yourself, or have been preparing yourself, for success over and over again. Not just in business, not just a job, but in your personal life too. It seems like you're being heard more by a partner, whether that's a partner in business or a partner in love, I'm not sure, but it says that because of the choices that you've spoke about and talked to, they are going to be done as you both agreed upon. And this brings you peace, it brings you more money, it makes things easier for you. I feel like travel. I keep hearing someone who wants to travel needs to travel. I don't know what that means, but if that's what you're wanting, it's a good time now to do so, or at least get that put into motion. Travel has been a big positive in almost every reading I've done. It says don't give your power away. Don't say no or yes when you don't want to. It says you have the ability and the right to have your opinion. I hope that makes sense to whoever that message was for. Making choices when you feel like this, when you feel like the 8 of Swords, it means like, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, I don't know what to do. If I quit, I'm not gonna have my money. If I don't make this right now, it just says step back. When you feel like that, you really do need a minute to yourself, or a day or an hour or whatever it is, because that won't last. Sometimes I feel like that, or feel like that self-imposed bondage. You have too much on your shoulders. Take a breath, step back, look at the picture, and you will be guided as to what you should do. If you help me here, you will get help. And you'll be able to put a lot of that worry to rest. Also, it says, try not to be in such a hurry when you're working I just told you not to work so hard. Now, when you're in a hurry and working, double check your work because you're gonna not wanna make a very expensive mistake. I don't know who that's for, but if there's some kind of contract, make sure it's by the letter, to the letter, everything is perfect on there, just so it doesn't get canceled or something like that, because it's a big deal. It's quite a bit of money we're talking about. And I don't know if that's for everybody, but I know it's for somebody. I'm not sure who. It says that feeling of being alone, that people don't understand, or someone close to you doesn't understand what you do. They will, and arguments aren't going to help that. You are just really good at what you do, but you need to verbalize to whoever, like a partner or a mate, whatever, that this has to be done right now. And I don't think they understand that. But also, I think they may surprise you, that your mate might surprise you. And I'm pretty sure this is for more than one person, with some kind of surprise of going somewhere or doing something that you've wanted to do, or tell you to go do something you want to do. And you know what? You should, because it seems like you've worked really hard. Money has improved immensely, but as you'll find out, money isn't everything when you're tired and crabby. If you're tired and crabby, I feel like the journey that you've been waiting for is before you. And it's actually someplace you haven't been before, which is kind of exciting. So it says here there's going to be reasons to celebrate business, reasons to celebrate personal life, and don't let anyone take your success, make small of it, because you've worked really hard to get where you're at. Wishes are definitely granted here. And I also feel like things falling into place because of as thorough as you are. Here's your checklist, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through X, Y, Z. You've done that, so things are going to, no surprises. No surprises, it looks like. So that's a good thing. And that's at work or your own business, whichever it might be. And don't ever stop learning. It looks like you're going to be learning some kind of new, I don't know if it's a program or a way of doing something, and you're really not going to want to, but once you get it down pat, it's going to save you a lot of time and money. And again, I don't know if that's for your business or someone you work for, but it's going to make you feel much more confident. It's actually going to save you some time, which would be free time for you to do those wonderful things you want to. I feel like the apprenticeship going on with your partner, or like your mate or whatever, is really getting much better. It seems like someone's understanding or believing or telling you what you need to know, or that's not it. It's like getting a confirmation of something you've been waiting for. And with that said, it doesn't matter what anyone else says when you have it signed, sealed, and delivered in your hand. And I'm not even sure what that means. It just means that that can't be changed. So if you're waiting for something like that, I'm pretty sure it's on the way for you. And with that said, Scorpio, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and I'll see you again next month.